The legend on this
I was gonna
map.
say, I think it's like 3 or 4, but it's been a bit.
1 square is a quarter mile, so hold please while I count.
I spelled it Volaki because I don't know how to spell.
I think it's Vyalaki.
Nope, it's Volaki now. It's been written. And I'll change it later.
Let me see if I can scroll up and find it.
I got chewing paper from my desk.
It's Vallaki.
Oh, no.
That's what Pete sent before.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, I think it was like 3 days or 4 days.
Okay.
At the very least, there's gonna be a couple of nights.
What? So is Irene still downstairs with us?
Currently, yes. And it's 19 miles there by foot. So that is definitely a couple days worth of travel.
Okay. Croft is going to look at her, and while we are taking your father, can you map us a route to Valaki that gives us good hiding places at night?
I can map out a route as safe as we can.
We're very lost here. We have no idea where Valaki is, so even a rudimentary map would be better than nothing at all.
We had no idea this town was here until yesterday.
Surprise!
We are very lost.
Of course, I'll have something for you when you return.
Thanks, Irina.
Groth just nods at her.
Let's put Ismark the Greater to rest.
As we leave the house to head for the cemetery,
Oof.
Sparkle wants to do something.
What does Sparkle want to do?
Sparkle wants to cast a minor illusion of a little tiny figurine, about 4 to 6 inches tall, that fits in the palm of her hand. And the figurine is going to be of a woman playing the violin. And then Sparkle's going to cast Prestidigitation to play a song.
What kind of song?
I'm trying to get it to you.
Thank you.
Nico's going to help me out here.
Yeah, give me 1 sec.
Is it the Undertaker's theme?
No, I thought of that, but nope.
1 more second here.
And we can do this as we walk. It's just something to make it a little more ceremonial.
I don't hear anything.
Yeah, it's not playing quite yet, but I think it will be in a moment. Maybe I have to turn up the volume.
Yeah, it starts
the intro's playing. It's quiet. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you.
Is it not playing?
It might
I
be.
can't hear
Let me just
anything.
turn up the volume.
Okay, can you
I'll restart it.
Awesome sauce.
Oops, give me a second.
I hear it.
Yeah, but I have to start it back over. There you go.
Alrighty then. So we can play this while walking, and I'll hold my little figurine.
The sad violin music? This is not.
Isn't this what he plays in Young Frankenstein?
Walking music.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Groth is going to walk with the group, but away from the tiny, sad violin playing music.
So my question is, God, who are the pallbearers for this casket of a fully grown 6 foot tall human male?
Oh, I guess, yeah, crawl. I would probably just,
I definitely will have Canoon do it.
and then maybe Burton.
I could technically also do it. I'm not very strong, but I'm not weak. It's not a dump stat. Well,
So
it technically
in
is.
between, depending on how many people are doing it, the easier it's going to be. We're talking this overall. We're probably talking about 250 pounds total. So
How,
4 to 6 people is not going to be very difficult, especially if one of them is Croth and the other is Canoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be on the back then with Cicero. That
Yeah.
should be more than enough.
Yeah, we can cover up the rear. They got a lot of the heavyweight in the front.
Yeah.
Where all the feet are.
Yeah.
how do you know? Maybe he had a big ass. You don't know. It could be bottom heavy.
Let's ask Ismark. Ismark, your dad got a dump truck?
That man got a bank.
We talking Pixar here?
Did your dad have enough that he could probably make money on TikTok, or what are we talking here?
He said something about having cake.
Got a
Only
big-
bats, maybe.
So,
we're horrible people.
oh God, that's why Drew just ran away right now. He's just like, fuck this, I'm out.
Yeah.
Tiny human might be getting out of bed.
I figured for real, but it's more, ironic that we're talking about a dead guy's ass.
Yeah.
So,
Wait, no.
As you do on a Tuesday.
We are
In
dead
front of
ass
his child.
serious right now.
Does anyone... Well, I do want to ask this question. Does anyone give us strange looks as we're walking?
So, the irony of all this is, even though you're walking out in broad daylight,
Yeah.
there's ube tea cookies.
I had those.
Yums.
There's no one out there on the road. Now, as you're walking up the main street here, everybody can see my ping right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so right here, you do walk by a house, and it sounds like there's somebody wailing on the inside, like a very loud, mournful wail that you start to pick up about a house before, and then disperses about a house after as you keep walking through.
Hey, Ismark,
I look around.
Yes.
who lived there?
Where?
That house that had the wailing.
Oh, that. That's the home of, well, Mad Mary.
Why is Mary upset?
No one truly knows. She locked herself in her house, and no one heard from her since, other than as you heard.
How long has she been locked in her house?
Weeks, months, a while.
Maya would like to point out that she too frequently enjoys shutting herself in her home and just screaming her head off bloody. What makes people so sure she's mad?
But if she's just hunting a large whale, I'm mostly just curious why she's whaling in such a dry land area.
Oh,
Yeah, it doesn't really see the time of year.
No,
for whaling. I think that's more of
no.
Yes.
Me, Ishmael.
Love it.
Away.
No, his name's Ismark, not Ishmael. Well, maybe on the way back while Irina packs her things, we can check on Mary to see if there's anything we can do to help.
If you would like, I will not stop you from assisting others.
Has no one ever asked her?
Most don't care about others in this town,
I
as
was-
I'm sure you've seen.
I was going to say, I'm pretty certain most of the people here only care about themselves. No offense, Ismark.
None taken.
At least you and your sister can look out for each other.
Well, we do our best.
After we put your father to rest, I think it's not a terrible idea to ask and see what she's wailing about. If we can help, I don't see why we shouldn't.
Is the priest going to be waiting for us?
We will have to see when we get there. He does not know we are coming, but
Okay. Well, then we keep heading there.
okay. So proceeding along with the processional, you move throughout the town, and there's varying layers of fog as you move through. When you move through the center square piece here on the map where the roads converge, it appears that the fog is a little bit thinner, but then you kind of realize that's only because there's more room in between the buildings, so you can kind of see a little bit more into the open. But overall, you probably only have about a good 30 to 40 feet of visibility. And keep in mind, each square on this map is 40 feet.
Don't like
So, the fog is thick. And also keep in mind that those are the big squares that you see have 4 squares on the inside of them. There's smaller grids in there. So, this is not a short walk by any leap or bound. You do make it to the edge of the city, however, and you start heading up the hill towards the chapel. And there's
That's here, right?
nope, up in the upper left.
Yep. Got it.
Okay.
There's nobody there to greet you, it seems, though. So you're walking through the city, and hang on here.
There's no one watching us? I mean, even like through the windows or, from the
Ma-
trees or anything?
Make a perception check.
I was gonna say they start shuttering the windows like. Nah.
I thought you were going
Fast
to
forward.
say going to start shooting at us.
Some Silent Hill stuff right here.
Yeah.
You hear an air raid
Radar.
siren start going off.
Joke's on you. This isn't my hell.
Who was rolling perception?
Well, I was
So-
trying.
I'll throw you guidance.
Oh, goody. Do I just roll again or?
Roll a d4.
Does my stupid passive pick up anything either? By the way.
What, your stupid passive of 15 or whatever
16.
it is.
Thank you.
You broke motherfucker.
Bards. If I'm not a skill junkie, I'm not useful.
Bards, man.
Yeah.
Support class for the win.
Yeah.
So, Sparkle, you kind of you see, like, you're looking around and you're kind of being observant as you walk, and you swear sometimes like something will just dart out of the corner of your eye, but by the time you look to catch it, it's gone. And Cicero, as you're going like that, the hairs on the back of your neck stand up often, like kind of like the feeling when you're walking through your house when it's dark and you just feel like there's eyes on you,
Yeah.
but you know there's nothing there.
Mm.
It's that kind of a feeling. You know there's nothing there yet. You swear to God you feel like there is something there.
I'm just, as we're walking, I'm just gonna say to Burton, who's right next to me, I don't feel well about this. Feels like something's off. Just be on your guard.
Righto. I'll be ready to. Should I punch anything that moves, or should I just be ready to?
I don't know quite yet. Just keep your wits about you.
Sounds like a plan. So I don't think I'll ready a reaction or anything, but I'll be on my toes, so to speak.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just
Everybody watch
walking.
them.
So no flat-footed AC is what you're talking. Oh, wrong version.
Wrong version.
But we get to the church and no one's
So-
there.
So, atop a slight rise against the roots of the pillar stone that supports Castle Ravenloft stands a gray, sagging edifice of stone and wood.
Wait.
This church has obviously weathered the assaults of evil for centuries on end and is worn and weary. A bell tower rises toward the back, and flickering light shines through holes in the shingled roof. The rafters strain feebly against their load, and as you start to make your way towards the church doors, the heavy wooden doors are covered with claw marks and scarred by fire.
Ooh.
So we see a castle behind this.
The castle is yonder.
Okay, all right. Because I was like, wait a second.
Yes. So
I didn't think we were there yet.
The giant castle, it's imposing.
Yeah.
Over the village. I mean, it's for those of you that have seen it, it's like seeing Castlevania up on the hill up above you while you're down in the little peasant village below.
Hey,
Yeah, that's not ominous at all.
hey, Ismark.
Yes.
This is probably a silly question, but I'm assuming that the Count lives there?
The castle?
Yes.
It's occupied. Yes, that is his seat of power.
You can count on it.
Does it have a name?
Castle Ravenloft.
Seat of power. And Maya kind of looks at him and goes, "Is that euphemism, or is there some? Do you know something about that building that gives him his power?"
Well, that is where he projects his influence from. Whether or not it gives him actual power, I don't know. Perhaps a turn of phrase, as it were.
Yeah, I think. Where's the thing? Never mind. Yeah, never mind. Are we supposed to meet the priest here?
Yes, once we go in. Hang on here, because DM is looking at dynamic lighting settings. Okay, hopefully this works.
If not, we'll just all be in the dark.
Where I need crap. Hold, please. Well, I tried to archive pages that we don't need anymore,
Yeah.
and because there's a
Nice.
crap load of maps for this, as I'm sure you know.
Yeah.
I love my
Just a
body.
little bit.
Yeah, just a bit.
And suddenly you guys are at Bone Grinder, because I have that ready.
I have a dragon on my water.
Oh, I didn't see the dragon. That's cool.
And suddenly a windmill.
I mean, that's Canoon's windmill, so... Go tell him. Go tell him, Canoon. Tell him that's your windmill.
Stated dibs.
Yeah. I have the title.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right.
They don't call me Don Flan for nothing.
All right. Can you all see on this map that I've changed it to?
Yes.
Yes.
Spectacular. Aha.
In the corner.
Okay, so the doors ahead, and props to whoever made these maps. I mean, these people are just bitchin' good. Ahead of you lies the steps and the charred and slashed up doors to the church.
Mm-hmm. So, should we go in, Ismark, and then find the priest?
Yes, I think that relevant.
Alright, Canoon?
Let's do this.
I push him forward just a little bit.
Hold on. We're still carrying a casket, so Canoon, where are you going?
Hold on.
I was gonna say, yeah, we
Hold
got,
everybody.
I figure
Yeah.
we have to put it down, right?
we got Papa
No.
Dearest to bury or something.
I want to believe that Canoe is like, yeah, I got it, and then Crop just holds it in place, like vertically or horizontally while he walks away. Just hold on. Then I walk away, and then
It's
Come
just
back. Oh, yeah, never mind.
morning
Yep.
workout.
So Ismark is on the front left of the casket. Everybody stack up in these 6 squares as to where y'all are at.
Okay, I was next to Burton. All right, so let me ask this
Yeah.
question: are we still carrying the casket? Do we need to?
Currently, you are carrying the casket.
All right, so I'm next to Burton. So if the casket is here, oh, Ismark is in the top left of the casket.
Correct. He is in the front left. He's holding the left foot, as it were.
Okay.
I
That's
only
the
have a black.
casket.
I only have a black screen, black map.
Go down
Scroll
the
down.
corner. The left corner is where it should
I've
be.
scrolled everywhere I can. I don't see
Oh,
anything.
here,
left
I
or
got
right.
you. I got you. I got you. Hold on.
I don't know if I'm in the right place, but I'm next to Burton.
Yeah, I think we're in the general right vicinity.
Okay.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Because Canoon's up in the corner.
Yeah,
Like,
it helps if I turn on your ability to see.
That is appreciated. Thank you.
Slightly,
welcome.
yeah.
I'm confused though. Where would Cross be? Right here? 'Cause
So,
Canoon is on
it's
the other
smart.
side?
Okay, hang on. Let me draw a box because this will make it easier.
Thank
Yeah.
you. My brain is just having a hard time with this.
The red box is the
Got
casket.
it.
So I mean, this is like the chunkiest casket ever,
Got
apparently.
it.
that was huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a big boy.
This is a 15 by 10 casket. So
Alright,
y'all are
so-
burying Goliath.
So this sounds right based on what we were doing. Is Burton and Cicero were side by side. There's Croft and Canoon carrying stuff as well. So that sounds about right.
And then the Ishmar?
Ismark.
Yeah.
Mark is up
It-
carrying too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ishmael is in the front left.
So can we put this down to open the door?
Are you asking this
Yes.
or okay? It would be preferable if somebody were to open the doors so we could escort him through the gates.
Okay.
Valorous
I'll
is
do
going to sort of, yeah, Valorous would want to kind of run ahead and go, oh, yeah, sorry.
I run up with Valorous and I kick the door, just to make sure it's not a mimic.
Yeah, I was just saying, the door's not a mimic, right?
Oh, roll to attack.
Your
I
foot
mean,
gets stuck.
All right, here we go. I got this.
Yeah, we
your
got
foot gets stuck.
that was
Meaner doors before, so
Valorous is like, I cast fireball on the door.
I mean,
why not?
It's one way to open it.
But at least one of the three people pushes the doors open for us.
Yeah.
Yes. The doors open without any impedance.
Okay.
not a mimic, yes.
So now
And
the question
once-
is, how do we get this big fella through?
Okay, so the casket's really
Yeah.
not this.
I know. I'm
Freaking
just
big.
kidding.
I mean, Ishmael is not carrying the white whale through the doors here.
Yeah, I know. I'm just kidding. So, but we can at least move ahead, like into this thoroughfare.
Yes. So the doors open to reveal a 10-foot wide, 20-foot long hall leading to a brightly lit chapel. The hall is unlit and it reeks of mildew. 4 doors, 2 on each side of the hall, lead to adjacent chambers. You can see that the chapel inside is strewn with debris, and you hear a soft voice from within reciting a prayer. Suddenly, the prayer is blotted out by an inhuman scream that rises up from beneath the wooden floor.
This is as we're walking in.
Correct. So as you're passing through area,
All right.
well, I see an A, but y'all don't. So
yeah.
where
So
I'm
everyone
pinging,
move up.
Is
I
it
do
like
not-
a humanoid scream or an animal?
it's an
Is this another
inhuman
whale?
scream.
Uh-oh.
It won't
I
let
don't
me through the
think
door.
we're-
Yeah, I had a hard time with the door too.
Or should we move up
It
one more?
shouldn't be.
Are we not?
Y'all are just blocking each other at this point,
Okay.
basically. So you can move up. You can move up.
I was gonna stay in line like I'm still carrying the casket.
Right, right.
Well, Bert and I have definitely broken that casket carrying procedure at this point because
I
of
just, yeah, I can't get in.
yeah.
There we go.
You're in.
All right, so we
And I'm
start.
deleting the box.
All right, so we start getting in. Can we put him down in the church? I don't know the procedure. I'm bad at religion. Can I do a religion?
Are you saying this out loud? Please be saying this out loud.
We should be setting him on that altar up there.
I had sisters. He's heavy.
Be like, Ismar, can we put him down in here? I don't know how this whole thing works. I haven't had to bury anyone
Isn't
via
there, supposed,
actual finishing rites anytime soon.
isn't there supposed to be a hole in here or something we put him in?
We need benediction from the priest.